How do park factors influence FanGraphs WAR versus baseball reference WAR? Imagine trying to compare two players who play in very different ballparks. One hits in a park that boosts home runs, while the other plays in a park that suppresses offense. How do we fairly measure their value? That's where park factors come into play. They adjust player stats to account for how much a ballpark influences scoring and defensive plays. Both FanGraphs and Baseball Reference use park factors to tweak their WAR calculations, but they do it differently. FanGraphs mainly applies park factors to offensive stats and uses advanced defensive metrics like ultimate zone rating. For pitchers, FanGraphs relies on fielding-independent pitching, which focuses on strikeouts, walks, and home runs, and is less affected by park effects. Baseball Reference, on the other hand, incorporates park factors into both offensive and defensive stats directly, especially through defensive runs saved and runs allowed per 9 innings. When it comes to WAR, FanGraphs adjusts offensive stats more strictly for park effects, which can sometimes make a hitter in a hitter-friendly park look less valuable than in a neutral park. For pitchers, FanGraphs' use of FIP means park effects are less influential on their WAR. Baseball Reference's approach, which includes park effects in runs allowed per 9 innings, can cause pitchers in pitcher-friendly parks to appear more effective, raising their WAR. This difference impacts how we see player value. For example, a hitter in a park that inflates offense might have a higher Baseball Reference WAR because the park boosts their stats, but FanGraphs might give them a lower WAR after adjusting for park effects. Conversely, pitchers in pitcher-friendly parks might have a higher FanGraphs WAR because their FIP removes some park influence, while Baseball Reference might show a different picture because of the park effects embedded in their defensive and pitching metrics. Defensive metrics also play a role. FanGraphs uses ultimate zone rating, which estimates how many plays a defender makes, while Baseball Reference uses defensive runs saved, which counts actual plays saved. These metrics evaluate defense differently, and since park factors influence how many balls are hit into play, the way each system adjusts for park effects can lead to different WAR results. In short, park factors influence FanGraphs WAR and Baseball Reference WAR differently because of their distinct methods of adjusting for park effects across offense, defense, and pitching. FanGraphs tends to isolate pitcher performance from park effects more, especially with FIP, while Baseball Reference incorporates park influences more directly into all components. These differences mean that the same player might have a slightly different WAR depending on which system you look at, reflecting how each method accounts for the environment they play in.